Action Coaching. We're certainly delighted that you joined us on today because we believe that God has a special coaching word just for you. I am truly excited about all of you that join us week in and week out for Action Coaching. I consider it a blessing, and I thank God, and I pray very, very hard over the things that I'm about to share with you, because I believe that everyone needs a coach in their life, a mentor or a guide or whatever you want to call it. And that's just simply somebody that perhaps have been the path that you're going, not trying to change you, but just to give you some tips how you can best navigate things in life. And that's the purpose of Action Coaching. And so certainly we're excited about you joining us on today. I want to encourage all of you watching Action Coaching on YouTube. Hit subscribe so you can see all of the Action Coaching sessions that are coming up. On Facebook, hit share and like. Let us know you appreciate what God is doing through us. And go in that comment section and comment about how Action Coaching has blessed you, or perhaps you want to tell us how we can improve it and make it even better. And so certainly I'm thanking God for this time of Action Coaching. Now on today, I want to talk about, from this coaching session, about an important thing that will help you for individual success. Yes, everybody wants to be successful. Nothing wrong with that, but there are certain rules and things that you got to practice to be individually successful. These things are necessary. These things are powerful, and they can change your life. So we're going to talk about on today, every great person that you see, who you admire, or who you want to be like, so to speak. Then, the one thing that a lot of people don't know is the individual things that they do behind the scene that will allow them, that when it's time for them to perform, when everybody is looking on, that they proceed to do it with a great level of excellence, and consequently they're being paid very well, and they're enjoying the success that they are enjoying now. Trust me, success is not easy, but it is achievable. And for those of you that think it's easy, I'm here to tell you, you will never experience success. Success is difficult, it's challenging. There are a lot of things that are going to come your way that you didn't think would come your way. And to be successful, you got to overcome each one of those challenges all of the time. And the amazing thing about you overcoming each one of them challenges is that you're going to have to decide to do it. Nobody can decide it for yourself. So let's get into this talk about individual success. Now, the first thing a person has to have is belief in their gifts and talent. You will be surprised how many people are trying things and they don't believe in themselves, they don't believe in their gifts and talents, and when they try, they always needing somebody to encourage them. Always needing somebody to call on the phone, send them a text or email or whatever, make sure they drop a like. But it ain't about that. It's about, what do you believe in yourself and your dream. So many times I've talked to people, talked to them for great lengths of time, and I found out you can talk encouragement to them. You can even preach encouragement to them. You can give them ways to be encouraged. But if they don't believe in themselves, they're never going to make it. And that's the first thing that has to be done. If you don't believe in your dream, who in the world you think gonna believe in it when you don't believe in it? Because see, you can't hide the fact that you are unsure about you feel like you want to do yourself. Others can see it also. But when they know you striving, you got confidence in your ability, then that's a different situation altogether. When I take my car in to be repaired sometime or get service or whatever, I have to have confidence that the dealership can do what they say they're gonna do. I don't go in there trying to tell them how to do their job. I go in there telling them what the car needs, whether it's the service light on or it needs some particular part replaced or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, I got confidence that they can do their job. Now I wouldn't have so much confidence if I told them what was wrong and they said, well, we're going to see. Maybe we can fix it. Or maybe something we ain't ever dealt with before. Then I got to go back out and look at the sign and say, you sure you deal with these kind of cars? But when the name is on the door and they specialize in dealing with these kind of cars, I got trust that they can handle the issue. So first thing you got to have is confidence in yourself. Somebody say, how do I have confidence? Well, the first thing you need to do is you practice in believing in your own dream. No matter how many times you have to say it, rehearse it, write it, go over it, do it, that's what you got to do. Because if you're dependent on somebody else giving you confidence, you're in for a rude awakening, because those people that can seem like they're giving you confidence, if they decide not to give it to you anymore or exist in your circle, them the same people that can affect your confidence. So it's all about doing the right things for yourself and believing in you is one of the most important things that you can do. And I want you to remember that. Now the second thing that needs to be done is, once you believe in yourself and you're going for it, then you want to get all the information you can about what you endeavor to do, so that you can be well informed of the things that you got to correct, you got to overcome, you got to achieve. You know, the greatest thing that robs people of their dreams is the present moment that they're in. If, for instance, if a person is consistently being broke, it's hard for them to dream that they can do even greater things, because that present moment keep robbing them. Keep saying, you ain't got no money, you ain't never been nothing. You become a hostage of that present moment. But I'm saying, if you're going to be a hostage of your future moment. Start saying, I will succeed. I will achieve these things. I will come out. No matter what I'm facing, I will get it done. And so you can't be held hostage by that. That can stop you from succeeding also. Because I'm quite sure you've seen people that got all the ability, all of the talent, and they'll walk around acting like they don't even recognize that they got this kind of talent. They consistently need somebody to tell them, you can do it. You got the skill. You got the talent. You can do this. And that person will be saying, I'm suffering from low self-esteem. What in the world is low self-esteem? Will somebody please define it? Praise the Lord. How low is low got to be? Or does self-esteem have a ranking from high to low or in between? What is low? Those are excuses they make because they don't want to pursue it for themselves. So you got to learn everything about what you endeavor to do. These are just self-teachings. These are things that you got to do for yourself if you want to be successful. These are things you have to strive for and understand they must be done if you want to do it, because it's all about you and it's not about anybody else. Don't want you to go anywhere. I'll be right back to talk to you.
Sitting on my bed, watching a preacher preach on the television screen. And I said to myself, Lord, I can do better than him.
Welcome back. I left off about the things you had to do for yourself to be successful. Now let me start on my closing point. And I want to stress this real good to all of you that are watching Action Coaching. This is an important thing that we all have to participate in. The third thing that's key to you being successful is you're gonna have to take care of your body. Everybody needs to take care of your body because the body is the tool you're going to use in pursuing your success. So many times, people will not take care of their body. We live in a society sometimes I'll say it this way. Thank God that in cars, they don't just break down and leave you on the side of the road. It is some light, some monitor in there that tells you something is wrong with the car and you better go get it repaired. You know, you need to stop driving and take care of this. And the only way you're going to know it's taken care of is when you take it in and they fix it and the light is no longer on. But I believe in consistent maintenance because your body is the very tool that you're going to use to be successful. Guys that have and women that have a high level of success have put in the work on their body. They have pursued goals, exercises, environments that will help them be in the very best of shape so that they can pursue those dreams that they're going after. Now all of this is self. This is not somebody having to convince you. These are the tools you're going to have to want to do yourself. And so the body must be maintained. The better the body is functioning, the more powerful you're going to be at pursuing your dreams. So it is very important that we practice and do the things that are necessary to keep our body in the very best shape. Get the checkups. Have a system when you need to go to the doctors. And when I say go to the doctors, it simply means that you're simply going to the professional to make sure that the things you're doing are functioning correctly for what you endeavor to do. Because you got a lot of things to do and a lot of mountains to climb, and you want to be in your very best shape when you are pursuing this. These are what's going to happen for self. Now, of course, I don't care how many instructors a person bring in. You don't want to do it for yourself, you're not going to be successful. Now, when you bring in other people, they just come to help you do what you already want to do. That's why you have things like action coaching and coaching sessions. They're not coming to do it for you. They're coming to continue to motivate you, to help you strive to do it for yourself. And that's what it's all about. That's how you can continue to be blessed. That's how you can do the tremendous things that you have in mind for your life. So the key goal is all about, as they like to say, self-control. Control those things that you can do for yourself that'll make you much better, will help you function much better, and see you achieve those things that you want to achieve. I am grateful in life that a lot of the mentors I had along the way, they knew or they realized that I had the necessary things within me. Somebody said, well, how did they realize? Because I exemplified that I want to do better. I want to strive for bigger and better things. So all they had to do is just push me in the right direction to keep doing the right things. Because at the end of the day, everything that you're going to achieve is going to be up to you to take the action, but others can encourage you to continue putting the work in, putting the time in, going for it. When you feel tired, keep going. When you want to give up, keep going. Keep taking actions. And you're going to see some great and awesome things happen in your life. And certainly I'm excited about you just taking control of you and striving for bigger and better things. Now, of course, I would love to hear from you how these coaching sessions are blessing you. I don't have time to go into the intimate details of every area. I have to just give you the high points and then you take it from there. But of course, on Action Coaching, I want to deal with even more topics, more things, and I want to deal with things perhaps you want me to deal with that'll help minister to you, help you be a better person. Because I believe every one of us need a coach in our life, need a mentor. Nobody makes it on their own. Everybody have had somebody along the way who took interest and decided to give them tips that they can improve on and strive for bigger and better things. It happened to me, it happened to others, and it's going to continue to happen because it's necessary. It's a blessing to so many as we strive to achieve those things in life. And you know what's the amazing thing about it? When you reach your ultimate goal, guess what happens to you? You have to turn around and help somebody else, coach somebody else. One keep helping the others, and pretty soon we have a whole line of people who are experiencing greatness for themselves. So I would certainly love for you to let me know those things that you desire to hear about, those things that you want me to talk about on Action Coaching, because it's in my heart not to just take all the knowledge with me. It's in my heart to share it with as many people as possible, because I want all of us to be as successful as what we are supposed to be. I know a lot of you probably like me. I don't want to be one that's sitting on the sideline watching other people be successful. No, that's not my lot in life. I want to be the one that's in the game, being successful myself. Now, other people can sit on the sideline and watch me be successful if they want to, but I'm the one that no, definitely, I want to go where the action is so that I can achieve great things for myself. And I thank God so much that Action Coaching has been a blessing to you. Once again, let others know about Action Coaching so that they too can participate in all the things God is using me to share with you and encourage others to be a part of Action Coaching, because God has instructed me to do this, because you just don't want to make it by yourself. Yes, I love climbing the mountain. And when I say mountain, the mountain that's in front of us to keep us from getting to certain levels in our life. But I sure don't want to be climbing it alone. I want others to join me at the top. And that's what it's all about. Now, I certainly encourage you, stay tuned for more Action Coachings, because they're going to be bigger and better things that we are dealing with. Don't want you to go anywhere. I'll be right back to talk to you.
Tap somebody and say, I'm made for miracles. You know why God allowed things to happen to you? He want to teach you that there are about 5 people got it. He want to teach you that there are. So whatever the devil knock you back with, God said now's the time to show him that he can't keep me there. Y'all ain't talking. Now is the time to let the devil know greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world.
Welcome back to Action Coaching. I certainly want to encourage all of you to sit down and sow a generous seed faith offering for Action Coaching. We want to help so many others with the coaching. You never know, one word in any coaching session can change your life. And by you giving and contributing to Action Coaching, it'll help us to reach so many other people that need the change to take place in their lives. So I want to encourage you to sit down and sow a generous seed faith offering for the support of Action Coaching. There are many gifts that people can give. Some can sow 100, some can sow 50, some can sow whatever God has blessed you, but sow it to help us continue Action Coaching. Now, there's a link in my bio that will give you a host of ways to sow unto Action Coaching, and we want you to know we thank you so much because you're supporting us. And God is going to continue to richly bless you as a result of the seed that you've sown. Remember, there's a link in my bio that will direct you as to all of the ways you can sow unto us. And I thank God for your financial seed on today. Before I leave you, we got an exciting Action Impact Weekend coming up on August the 30th and 31st. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have things that will be able to help the school kids at every level. That'll be a blessing to them, because it's in my heart that every one of them succeed, and it's our job to make sure we help encourage them along the way. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be many fun things that are happening on that 30th. And then on that Sunday, God has given me a special word to deliver. I'm going to be sharing an exciting testimony with you of something that happened to me and how God just brought me all the way back. So you need to be there to hear that exciting word. We're going to have amazing music, amazing singer. It's going to be a blessing, and God is going to move by his power. So I'm looking forward to you being a part of that Action Impact Weekend. Go to all of our social media, and it'll give you all that you need to know about the Action Impact Weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. I'm looking forward to shaking your hand and hugging your neck and let you know we appreciate you being here with us. Well, the Lord bless you. I've certainly enjoyed sharing with you on today. And as I do each and every week, I want to encourage you. Share the word with a friend and keep the word in action.